In this video, you will learn how to make your own Facebook ads, just like this one. But before that, let me first discuss to you the big picture, so that you will avoid unnecessary expenses and guarantee high return on ad spend. In this video, I will teach you a simple two-step pre-work that we do before launching any paid ads, especially in Facebook. So now, earlier I showed you a sample. So at the end of this video series, you will also know how to launch your own Facebook ads. But before that, I will teach you a simple pre-work. Number one, to avoid unnecessary expenses. Don't make Zuckerberg any richer. And number two, to maximize your return on ad spend. So before that, let me first introduce myself. So my name is Abran Tinagan. So I've been with the corporate sales world for the past 8 years now, and now I'm doing this thing to help out small and medium enterprises reach out to their dream customers, mostly via digital marketing. So, just like you, I was curious about digital marketing and e-commerce, but I had my doubts about myself. Although I consider myself a student of marketing and sales, number one, I didn't have any IT background, computer science background. Number two, I came from a business course. And number three, I consider myself a laggard when it comes to technology. So if there is a new trend in technology like phones, laptops, tablets, I am one of the last persons to join the bandwagon. So that's it. But when I started learning about digital marketing and e-commerce, so I realized one thing, and that is it is not much different when it comes to traditional marketing. So sorry for using this cliche, but it applies in digital marketing, and that is players change but the game is still the same. So let me demonstrate on that. So before moving on with the discussion, I just want to make something very clear. So if you are already doing your own research with e-commerce, especially drop shipping, I would say that this content is not for you. I've been a drop shipper myself. I've been selling jewelries and accessories online through drop shipping. And in drop shipping, it relies in the concept called a winning product. So winning products are usually novelty items or something that you would buy only once. So there are other gurus and coaches who are better sources of content. So we would like to focus on existing brands and existing services of small and medium enterprises, just like this one. So this brand is from one of our clients, one of our partners. So imagine I place this brand amongst these known brands in this very popular e-commerce site. So what are the chances of this brand competing against these giants? So it's basically the same thing in traditional marketing, right? Or in traditional stores. So let me demonstrate further. So this is a typical retail outlet, a retail store. So my point is, a typical e-commerce site is just like your traditional retailer. So imagine I'll put this product right amongst these products, right? So just imagine that this is a skincare store with popular brands like from multinationals. So how can this product compete? Of course, I would need the help of this guy, right? So this guy is a salesman who will facilitate my buying process. So from being problem unaware, to being problem aware, solution aware, and becoming ready to buy. So for example, this is a moisturizer. So once I go into the store, a salesman would tell me, "Hey sir, I think you have a very dry skin. So are you aware of that?" So now I become problem aware, and then he recommends me, "Actually sir, you really need a moisturizer." So now I became solution aware that I need a moisturizer, and then he introduces a product. So actually this is the best moisturizer that you can get. It is 100% plant-based, it is organic, and a fixed portion of our proceeds go back to the coconut farmers through the Philippine Coconut Authority. So would that improve the chances of me selling this product? So that is way better than just placing this product in a typical e-commerce site, right? So the big question is, how can we have the same salesmanship online? So in this video series, this is the big question that we want to address. The first step in our pre-work is to create our buyer persona. So before I go into the details of this topic, I would just like to make it perfectly clear that this is not an original idea. Actually, it comes from this book I consider the Bible of digital marketing. It's Dotcom Secrets by Russel Brunson. So later I will tell you more about this, but for now, let's just go to the exercise. So before I tell you about what a buyer persona is, I would just like to explain why we need to do this. So later down the line, we are going to create content. So a content is a combination of our digital assets, whether it's an image, a video, a poster, a graphic, with a copy, a script. So if we want our content to connect with our potential customers and clients, we have to have a vivid imagery of who that customer is, and that is our buyer persona. Who is our customer? What's his name? What's his age? What is his income level? What are his pain points and frustrations or problems that our products and services can potentially address? What are his aspirations and dreams? And how can our products and services help him achieve those dreams? What are his false beliefs that hinders him to make that very big decision? And last is, who are the influencers, or who are the people our dream customer or our buyer persona listens to? So that can be useful for potential market research, or these are the people we can potentially collaborate with down the line. So this is just a simple exercise. You can just grab a piece of paper. At the end of this exercise, I want you to visualize your dream customer down to a vivid person. So before we go into the details of our content plan, so let me just dissect to you one campaign in our Facebook ads. So you will learn, or you will know, the technical details that I am going to. Before going to the details of our content plan, so I would just like to dissect one of our campaigns. So this is our video views campaign. So our campaigns usually comes in threes. So this is our the first campaign, or the first engagement of our potential customers. So as you can see, it already has more than 3,000 engagements. But what's the important thing about it is the video viewers. So right now it is already at 400,000 if I am not mistaken. So these 400,000 video viewers are already potential customers that we can retarget. So going back, so this portion, the portion above, that is what we call a copy or a script. So you see here, this is basically just brand storytelling. Then we have an asset. So the asset is the video. So it can come, it can be a video, it can be an image, or it can be a poster. So it depends on what you're trying to do. And then last is the call to action or the offer. So here it's Forever Summer by Skin Coco. So once they click that, they will be transferred into a instant experience in Facebook. This is a landing page actually. So what it does is it provides additional information about our brand. So the video, right, it didn't have any product shots. So this, once they click, so they will have more information about our brand and our product. And at the same time, the brand story, again, the lifestyle that our brand wants to achieve. Okay. And then we go into our site. So actually, guys, what you just experienced is what we call a sales funnel. So we will be talking more about that down the line. But for now, we go back to our content plan. So now that you have seen our ad, so let's go into the details of our content plan. So in a singular theme, we have 3 campaigns. So what you have seen earlier is one campaign. That is our content number 2. That is our conversion campaign. But what we do is, in one singular theme, we have 3 campaigns. So why is that? So if you're watching this video, you are at least a user of Facebook. So if you're using Facebook, you know that Facebook is a very distracting platform. So if you rely in a single campaign, it will not yield the result that you want. So it comes in 3s. The first campaign is more about brand storytelling. So it tells the potential customer or our buyer persona what the brand is about. Next one is we do a retargeting, but this time is we want conversions. So conversions can be in a form of sales, it can be a form of leads. So if you visualize what the potential customer is going through, the process that he is going through. So after content number 1, our buyer persona already knows about our brand at the very least. Then we try to convert at content number 2. Most likely, since Facebook is a very distracting platform, as I mentioned, it will not yield 100% conversion. So actually 100% is too big. So what we do is we create another campaign, a retargeting campaign, to convert those our content number 2 missed. So if that is hazy, if that is pure jargon to you, don't worry. We are going to do a hands-on video how we create our campaign. So just relax. But for now, here's the important part of our content plan. So imagine a typical sales pitch. So you start from the very broad, right? You talk about the company, you talk about your brand. Then, as the sales pitch progresses, you talk about the specific. What do you get when you buy this product? And then you talk about closing the sale, right? So basically, it is the same process, but we are just utilizing social media. So in content number 1, you identify which asset or which type of digital asset that you need to use. So it can be in the form of a banner, it can be in the form of a picture or a video. I suggest that 90% of your content should be a video. So there are a lot of tools you can use. A simple mobile phone is enough, and there are free editors. But if it's not your thing, you can always go to sites like Fiverr or look for a local expert in that field to create a video for your brand or your product. Okay, after you've done that, you now go to the copy. So what is the copy? So a copy is basically a script. As you've seen in the campaign that I have showed you earlier. So actually, this is the most important part of your asset or your campaign. So basically, it comes in 3. So the hook. The hook is the part of your copy that grabs attention. And after the hook, it's the story. So the story tells them what the content is about. And then the offer or the call to action. So after they have seen your hook and story, what do they need to do? Okay, so again, this is not an original idea. It comes from this book, so I suggest that you get your own copy of this book. This is from Russel Brunson. You can get this book for free, just pay for the shipping. I think I'm going to put a link down below for your reference. So just to summarize this video, so we discussed about the pre-work that we do before launching any ads. So number one, we want to create our buyer persona. Why? So we want to vividly picture out who our target buyer is, our target customer. And with that, we create a very targeted content, content that we are sure that will have the highest engagement. And number two, so we did our content plan. So it comes in three campaigns. So video views campaign to create an audience population that we can retarget for our conversion. Then we do the remarketing. So in the next videos, we are going to teach you how to do it step by step. So this will be the more technical side of this tutorial. So don't forget to grab your own copy of Dotcom Secrets. I will put the link below. So you just have to pay for the shipping to the guy himself, and then this book is actually free. And don't forget to subscribe. So I'm actually inviting you also to my inner circle, to my group. It's actually for small and medium enterprises with existing businesses and brands and services who are looking how to scale their business through digital marketing. So there's a link below. I hope to see you in my group. Thank you so much.